Welcome back to Let's Play the Tale of Harmony, and now we're gonna take a look at the third level, which is called the Mine. And it starts off with a Indiana Jones moment. So you gotta run like hell from an evil, big, nasty rock. So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny concept, so I put it in. So yeah, you can't really afford any big mistakes here. Well, not many rooms allow you to make big mistakes. You can afford some extremely minor movement mistakes here, but generally if you do stuff like that, you die. You would get stuck and you're screwed totally. Maybe that's salvageable, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. I don't think so though, it's a bit too close for comfort. It's gonna be insanely close if I make it. Let's see if I do it. Oh yes, haha, sweet. Oh, well, this is our barrel section. Again, familiar from Donkey Kong Country. If I would shoot myself in the right direction, it would help. So yeah, you have to just fire yourself with the barrels and avoid the bees. And this section is a bit nasty because there's two barrel sections and there's no save point, so yeah, you have to start all over again if you die. And I'd really suggest just taking it very slow and careful here, because well, there's no time limit and it's all about correct timing here. So just be careful and you'll make it through. And I even made it first try, which is perfect. Well, now we're on to the lava section, and this is where I'm gonna die a lot. You can't shoot these green guys, by the way. So you just have to not jump into fireballs, you just have to jump over them or avoid them somehow, and at the same time avoid the fireball while going upwards. Watch out when you stand here, because this fireball there might hit you otherwise. I always stand too far on that platform and just get killed because I don't think about it. And mind the little ceiling collapsing there, otherwise you're gonna be very upset. And this is the screen where I die a lot, so avoid the falling ceiling there. And then you make your way up. Up, not down, sorry. And this is all about knowing the pattern and when you should jump, which I'm of course terrible at, but as always, things are exactly the same every time, so I learned that that is a way to get past this part without dying. And let's see if I can make this part without screwing up as well. I used to have 4 fireballs here, which was really hard. This room was actually way too hard. It was well, more fireballs basically everywhere, and I just figured, no way, this is just way too hard. So I decided to take a few fireballs off. It was just ridiculous the way it was, and that doesn't seem to help any because I'm still dying from silly stuff. Yeah, you don't get to shoot a lot of things in this level, sadly. But, oh well, it's a mine, what do you expect? I also thought about having like a minecart segment here, but nah. It just didn't happen. Oh, there we go. I do have these evil platforms though, which collapse, so yeah, this is pretty stressful as you can imagine. At the same time you have all those lava balls, so yeah, you gotta also time stuff with them, not only the collapsing platforms. And you shouldn't do stuff like that. It takes fairly long for the platforms to break up though, so as you can see you can actually stay for quite a while on them before you jump, so if you see a fireball is on its way, you can actually just chill out a bit on one platform, and here you can actually afford to wait quite a lot when there's 3 of them. So let's see if I can make this. Yeah, it should be good. And this is our climb upwards. And yeah, this is where the real stress begins, because yeah, that lava isn't gonna treat you nice, no doubt, so run like crazy. Now the trick here is that you should know when to double jump and when not to double jump, because if you double jump where you actually don't need to, then you end up wasting time, and yeah, that lava isn't exactly gonna wait, so only try to double jump where it's absolutely necessary. And you can also skip a few jumps like that, as well as one down there which you saw earlier. So let's see if I can make this. I think you can even skip up to this platform here, but I can't recall exactly. And towards the end it goes a bit faster, which is gonna be a pain. And there we go, and I'm now going to the rocket ride section of this level. So yeah, this section is split in different levels. There's another level which is also has 2 sections, or actually more sections, but we'll get to that later. So here you gotta collect these boxes with numbers. I guess they're supposed to be fuel or something. I mean, you have your fuel meter down there, so you can see. And if it runs out, you just crash. So don't let it run out, and collect all the boxes along the way. And well, you can't really do anything against these. You just have to avoid them. You can't kill anything basically in this level, with the exception of the last boss. So yeah, you just have to avoid stuff. Ouch. This level was actually a lot harder. I also made some adjustments to the actual rocket physics, making it much easier to control, which made it so much more satisfying. It basically started falling so much faster, or harder, if you know what I mean. I mean, the gravity just grabbed it so much harder and faster, which made it very difficult to control. Now you can basically have it hover in midair if you practice a bit, and mastering that is really important to beating this level. I mean, like this section here, or to be able to grab that one, as well as the part coming up here, and well, even more stuff coming up. Oh, that was close. And now I'm on to the last section of this part of the level. There's a big red angry bee. Like in all games, if they're red, they're very angry. I don't know who came up with a thing like being blue refers to angry, because in games it's always being red which is angry. Maybe somebody messed it up somewhere. And this is the fast section. Now you're extremely fast and you don't need to worry about refueling anymore, but yeah, you should worry about not flying into rocks. Ah, I even made the first try, perfect. And that gives me a lot of time on the boss, which is really good. And the stage boss here is Captain K. Rool from Donkey Kong Country 2, with his little, or shall I say big, gun shooting spiked cannonballs. I don't know who came up with that idea, but anyway, I think it was a fun concept to make a boss from. So yeah, you can actually hurt him. Your shots will just bounce off. And of course, as you can imagine, you have to break these balloons, you know, like in Super Mario Kart. And well, luckily the boss is an idiot and he will help you with it, like that. So if you never actually shot those barrels, you would just win, because you can never hurt them, but let's face it, bad guys are their own worst enemies. So yeah, you just have to basically dodge his attacks for quite a while, 1.5 minutes or something. Which makes this boss somewhat frustrating, because yeah, it sucks that you can't hurt him, you know. So once you actually get to fight him, it's fairly short. But yeah, it's basically the first phase of this boss, which is the long and hard part. And well, there's not really any any advice here. You just have to learn what he does and learn how to avoid them. I usually die quite a bit here, but I'm hoping to actually get everything into one video here for this level. That would be nice. I might even have to do some cutting, but hopefully not. We'll see. At least he always does the exact same thing, so once you know a pattern, you know how to beat it, basically. Yeah, I way too often shoot to time to the music, because I don't know why, it's just a fun thing. And these slow ones are always the worst, because yeah, they last so long. I usually go under these, you can jump over them, but it's a matter of taste. And that's 2 balloons down. Let's see if I can make it to the third one as well, so I can actually hurt him. It's only one volley of cannonballs left, and now he will shoot the last barrel, and now I can actually hurt him in a few seconds. So let's see if I can make this without dying first try. That would be nice. From now on he will just repeat 3 different patterns. That was the first one, this is the second one. Let's see if he does the third one. No, he did this one again. That's good, because the last one, this is the last one, it's the hardest in my opinion. Yeah, and just because of that I died. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give it one more try, then I might just cut the video here so I can fit everything into 50 minutes. But I'll give this one more try. That was extremely clumsy. Oh well, I'm just gonna cut to when we get to the last phase again. Okay, we're back at the last phase again in a few seconds, and yeah, I skipped over it, but you really didn't need to see all that dodging again. I mean, it's not funny the second time. So let's see if I can beat him this time when we get to the second phase. Yeah, keep doing these. I like this one. It's a lot easier to dodge, and this one is fairly fine too. It's this phase I really hate, because dodging these are by far the hardest in my opinion. There we go. Now can I please... Yes, I win! And it's a beautiful theme, and yeah, you should watch out, because Nintendo bananas are bad. So, next up we have the Mega Man level, which we're gonna take a look at the next time, and now you see how this level starts, and you can see Gutsman lifts, and they're bad. So yeah, that will be all for this video, and next time we'll take a look at the Mega Man level. Bye everyone!